Welcome to the Course in Miracles, a Letting Go live stream. We're going through the workbook. We've got today lesson 218. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me, which is a review of lesson 198. Only my condemnation injures me. And it says here, my condemnation keeps my vision dark, and through my sightless eyes I cannot see the vision of my glory. Yet today I can behold this glory and be glad. I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as God created me. Now, what's suggested for these lessons in the workbook text is you just sit with these very simple ideas. You just sit with them and allow whatever happens in the sitting with them. It's a little different when it comes to combining it with letting go. I highly encourage sitting with these lessons, in your own time. These lessons are not intended to be something you just, sit with for a little bit and then go on. What's suggested is to bring these ideas up throughout the day, on the hour or on the half hour. Spend some time with them in the morning and then spend some time with them in the evening. What's really cool about using these lessons as prompts for the Sedona Method or for letting go is that we get to notice some of the energy behind these, the resistance to just having this experience be normal for us. And so we're going to look at that with condemnation today. Only my condemnation injures me. What it says in lesson 198 is injury is impossible, and yet illusions make illusions. So if you can condemn, you can be injured, for you have believed that you can injure, and the right you have established for yourself can now be used against you, till you lay it down as valueless, unwanted, and unreal. Then that illusion ceases to have effects. One of the portions that I haven't even read the Course in Miracles like actual text. It's too much. Dr. Hawkins said just do the workbook, but occasionally I do open the original text, and one of the things that really struck me is I am responsible for what I see. I choose the feelings I experience, and I decide upon the goal I would achieve. And everything that seems to happen to me, I ask for and receive as I have asked. And so if I'm finding things happening that I don't like, I can simply acknowledge that I have been mistaken. I have been mistaken, and the effects of all of my mistakes will disappear. So, it's a blast to condemn. Uh, think of all the condemnation you've done in this life of other people, of yourself, and just see the juice in it. The reaffirmation of separation, I'm better than, I'm worse than. And no, definitely not. I couldn't look at this person as the son of God and ask them for a blessing. No, I'm going to attack them and therefore open myself up for attack. So to make wrong of and judge this stuff we've done in choosing to be separate doesn't really help in its relinquishment. In fact, it reinforces it. And now I claim sin is real and I'm subject to sin. So rather than attack this stuff and make wrong of it, sure, it's other than the best ever. It's certainly not what goes on in heaven. But to begin to go free from it, first, can I just acknowledge the feelings that are behind my consistent condemnation and injuring myself and attempting to injure others? And can I just release that energy? Could you release that energy so you can just come to a natural state of being what you are once the clouds of this energy are gone? Once we let go of the mistakes. Again, we thought this stuff was valuable. Can we lay it down as valueless? Good morning, and let's begin. Uh, yeah, I'll go ahead and put this email in the chat. And yes, you can feel free to email me. Uh, it's support at lettinggouniversity.com. And you can also visit us at Letting Go University. You know, next month we're going to have 140 of these sessions a month. It's not just Course in Miracles based. So if you guys want more, the link is in the channel description, lettinggouniversity.com. We'd love to have you guys because it's all about letting go, letting go and letting God. All right, let's do some releasing. Oh, lesson 218. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. Only my condemnation injures me. My condemnation keeps my vision dark, and through my sightless eyes I cannot see the vision of my glory. Yet today I can behold this glory and be glad. So, without judging or moralizing about it, stacking sin, guilt on it, can you just see somewhere where your vision has been darkened with condemnation? Is there somebody you've been condemning and therefore opening yourself up to injury? It's totally okay. I know us spiritual folks, we no, shouldn't have a bad thought about anyone, and we just suppress and suppress and suppress. So could you just allow up someone or something you've been condemning? And how does it feel to be caught up in condemnation? And you notice the feeling, it's generally just a feeling behind hundreds, thousands of condemnations. Could you just allow that feeling up now? Yeah, it's not right or wrong. We looked around and said, how should I be? And we saw our parents condemning things. We saw the media condemning things. It's just something that happens a lot here. How does it feel to be caught up with condemnation? It could be anger, fear, wanting to control. And you can label this feeling or not. And just allow that feeling to open up, to unpack the feeling behind all condemnation and injury. The illusion of injury, anyway. Could you simply sit with this feeling without trying to change it or modify it? Ignoring the thoughts. Thoughts are one of the biggest caps to keeping a feeling stuck. Just ignore the thoughts and allow this feeling to unwind. Allow this cloud that's darkened your vision to dissipate. Just feeling this feeling, just for now. It's resisting a feeling that keeps it stuck and claims it's real. Could you allow yourself just to be with that feeling behind so much condemnation and illusion of injury? And that is letting it go. And it's just a decision to let it go. Could you let it go? Could you let go of condemnation? Or at least just this one thing? Would you let go of this feeling and the condemnation that goes with it? When could you let go of this feeling? Now? Later? Never? No rush. Even if you say yes or now, I'll let it go, there could be more. So could you just keep letting that feeling go? It takes what it takes. Again, a lifetime or beyond of programming. The uninstall could take a little while, but it's worth it if you'll let it go. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. Only my condemnation injures me. And injury is impossible, and yet illusion makes illusion. If you can condemn, you can be injured. So, where's some illusion of condemnation which you've been subscribing to? One of your favorite make wrongs. Oh, well, we all have them. Nothing to judge or criticize and insist upon sin's reality. Could you just notice somewhere you've been engaging with the illusion of condemnation, making wrong, attacking someone or something? Ooh, and can you just notice the relief of just letting that be okay for a second instead of immediately suppressing it or resisting it, denying it? That's how this energy gets so stuck. Could you just open it up and allow that feeling behind that condemnation, that making wrong of, that attacking? How does that feel when that's being engaged with, subscribed to? And if you can ignore the thoughts, releasing starts to happen. If you can just ignore any trying to change the feeling or make it different, releasing starts to happen. Could you just let this feeling be there and let releasing happen? Remember, by grace, you are released. Could you just bring this feeling up to grace? Just allow that feeling to grace. Allow it to release. Would you allow this feeling to come to grace? Allow it to be released. So great. You don't have to do anything but let it be there. Let it release. To free yourself from the illusion of injury. So just sitting with this feeling, allowing it to release, allowing grace to release you. Could you let it release? Would you let this feeling behind countless condemnations and injuries release? And could you let it release? It's really just a choice. And maybe it goes, maybe it stays. Just continuing to turn it over to grace. Allow grace to release you. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. Only my condemnation injures me. My condemnation keeps my vision dark, and through my sightless eyes I cannot see the vision of my glory. Yet today I can behold this glory and be glad. Only my condemnation injures me. Now here's an interesting trap that might occur: to condemn condemnation. Can you see it? So rather than making wrong of this shadow, this clouding of the vision of your truth and the truth of others, could you just allow up this energy that's been suppressed behind the condemnation of someone or something, the attempted injury of them that opens you to the illusion of injury? Again, no need to condemn it, to judge it, claim sin is real. Could you just open up just for now and feel the feeling behind propagating condemnation and injury. It's taking any one of these condemnations, which you've witnessed. How does it feel? As you begin to unpack this feeling, no need to condemn the feeling or condemn yourself for condemning. Just allowing this whole thing to dissolve in the light of truth. Thoughts will take us far away. Could you just come back to this feeling? Continue turning it over to the light of truth, the light of true vision. Could you allow this feeling to come to light? Just let that feeling be there. Welcoming that feeling. The reason it's been so stuck is the condemning of it, the resisting of it, the refusing of it. And therefore, it seems more and more real. Could you just welcome the feeling to light? Just letting the feeling do what it does. Allowing the feeling to do what it does. Just being a light on it. Lighting up this cloud of energy. And could you just surrender? Just turn this feeling over to the light of truth. Nothing you need to know about the feeling. Think about it. Could you surrender the thoughts? Any trying to manage or control the feeling, make right or wrong of it, could you just surrender that to the light of truth? Let the light of truth handle it. And could you surrender the feeling itself? Just turning it over to the light of truth. Allowing the light of truth, grace, to dissolve it. Just surrendering it, turning it over. Could you surrender this feeling behind condemnation and injury? Just giving up that whole game. You don't have to. Would you surrender that feeling? Just turning it over to the light of truth, to grace. Freeing yourself from the illusion of condemnation and injury. When could you surrender? Just give it over, give it up to the light of truth of what you are. And it can take what it takes. Again, some of us have lived as if condemnation is just the norm. Aren't we supposed to make wrong of things? Believe in sin and suffering and injury? So that's where surrender comes in really handy. Just keep turning it over. Keep surrendering these feelings. So you can just keep surrendering. And and just checking in. I'm not a body. I'm free, for I'm still as God created me. Only my condemnation injures me. So what's the illusion to relieve myself of this illusion? And it's stated very clearly again and again in the text. Forgiveness. The one illusion that frees you from all illusions. For there is no forgiveness in heaven. It's not needed there. It's a tool for here. So taking something you've been condemning, and what about applying forgiveness. Could you forgive this body and its appearances? Could you forgive that other body and their appearances? Could you forgive that situation, person, place, or thing? What's it just like to just forgive the illusion? Could you forgive this illusion? And there might be resistance to that. That's okay. Surely there's a reason to justify this illusion. That comes up. And could you forgive them anyway? Forgive yourself, the bodies anyway. And you can always ask the Holy Spirit, the Christ, God, for the willingness to forgive. I like all the help I can get personally. It's always just a choice. And could you forgive and be relieved of the illusion of injury and condemnation? Well done, releasing. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And yeah, there's so much more releasing we do at lettinggouniversity.com. We have several sessions a day, and there's going to be even more next month. And I'm so happy even just to have y'all releasing with us here in these live sessions. Thank you so much, and have the best day.